What's up, guys? Welcome back to Farm Sim 25, the Hutan Pantai series, where we are farming in Vietnam. And yeah, so the last video I kind of showed you everything that I've got going on. There have been some changes since then. Right now, we are flooding our fields to get ready for planting. So that's what that's doing. I did buy another field, built another field, which is this one up here. It's like that guy there. We've got our mushrooms being made, which is good. I'm just making sure that all my fields are being flooded at this point. So this field's being flooded. I think this was the last one I turned on. But we got some time before those fields are completely flooded. That one's being flooded, and that one's being flooded. Alright, cool. So everything is working as it should. So we have 1, 2, 3, technically 5 fields that we're doing rice on. And the reason why is because I didn't get a whole lot of rice. When I harvested the 3 fields, 30 and 31. So I only ended up with like 6,000 liters of rice, which honestly ain't crap. Alright, it's nothing. So I decided, okay, I'll make another field, so hopefully we'll get those numbers up a bit. The other change I made was I did buy this dude's farm. It's a smaller tractor. I sold the old cultivator and the John Deere cultivator, and I bought this Nosh. Because it's smaller, that trailer cultivator was brutal. Absolutely brutal to try to work in these fields. So I bought a smaller one, and with it I bought a smaller tractor. I also picked up this lowboy trailer because if we come up over in here, working the city, the downtown district with that big trailer, not too terribly bad, but it still kind of sucks. But like coming up to the restaurant to deliver the mushrooms and stuff, I was not able to get through like this turn here. It was like impossible. So and the same, this turn's doable, but this turn was absolutely impossible. So I said, screw it, sold that trailer. I bought the old pick-em-up truck, ended up selling that because I can't use that truck for this. This is a 3-point connector, not a ball hitch. So we did that. I also went ahead and I bought the canning factory. So we now own this guy, which is good. It's one of these things, so all I can really do here is like I can make... My cat has the crazies. So if I were to convert that rice into flour, we can do noodle soup. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do boxed rice. So when we look here, I can hold 240,000 liters of rice. And yeah, we're not there. We are not there at all. It kind of sucks. One of the things I could do is I can buy some more fields and do the long grain rice. I could do that. I'd have to do some... I need a lot of money to do that. Alright, so all of our fields have been planted with rice. We went through 8 pallets, including what's on here of our saplings. So, yeah, not bad. That means we have a bunch of saplings that we can sell. A lot of extras. Because really all we need to do is have our growth for the saplings from August, the start of August through planting season. That's all we need. Let's drop off our 6,000 liters, which is absolutely nothing. Right, so if we go into our productions, which I should look at all this stuff anyways. Boxed rice, I guess we'll store it, so we'll activate that. How are we on water? We're good on water for a while. Selling. Let's see here. Rice boxed. Where would we sell it? Farmer's market, which I haven't figured out where to sell stuff at the farmer's market. If you have gotten this far, leave a little emoji in the comments section. I don't care what emoji it is. Leave a little emoji if you got this far. If you got to the end, let me know. This has been it's been a test. It has been a test of my patience. I will say that for what it is, the rice seems to be like a fairly good starting point for a new player. You don't have to do a whole lot. The equipment that you need for the rice is fairly cheap. You can get quite a few fields rolling with it. I mean, you can do a lot with very little money if you're just starting off. So I do think it is worth it to do the rice as a new player. But I also think you're going to want to move on fairly quickly. Just my personal opinion, I think you're going to want to move on after a year or two of doing rice. I'm going to stay the course. I decided we were going to do rice, so we're definitely going to do rice. I would like to maybe potentially get into a second crop. I just don't know how we're going to get to that. But yeah. Anyways, we're going to call it a video there, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button. If I've earned it, hit the subscribe button. And as always, be safe, be cool, and have fun. We'll catch you in the next one.